That's
right?
super nice, man.
Yeah.
You've won. That's the game, man. You've won.
Yeah.
You've won the game. I mean that it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I mean that's okay. Are we getting? Are we getting? Oh, we're getting picture. We're getting picture. Okay, now we should be live right now.
We're live right now. All
Right,
right.
right now, right, right. Well,
We
let's
got
see.
it.
God dang. Until the communist Chinese tells we can't do it anymore.
We'll see how many minutes we got left on this.
Yeah.
Mine,
Yeah,
my
man.
screen doesn't tell me, but we got at least 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see your channel. Let me see if it's actually we're popping off. Yeah, we are. I got put a new. I just put like a real part two. Um, let's see if I got sound.
How many minutes we got left on this? Mine.
Oh yeah, perfect, perfect. Picture's good, sounds good. I
Oh,
think I
wonderful.
think that was what we conquered today. Like a topic,
Technical difficulties.
like topic, topic.
Yeah.
Let's just make it work, bro. Yeah, the topic is getting it to work. So we actually got Zoom to work. We got OBS to work. We got YouTube to work. We got the sound down. I can hear you. You can hear me. The sound is good. I would call
Yes.
that a win.
I don't think we're ever going to go back to Discord now.
We're never going to go back to the cafe either. We're never going back there. We don't want to work in
No,
a cafe. We have a degree. We're over
I did that when
40.
I was 19. I'm over it.
We have a degree. Yeah. Yeah. You know, the problem with somebody that's working as a barista, especially if they're in their 30s, like if I see somebody in their 30s or even worse in their 40s in that job, I think it's
Um,
kind of a cool job, but I'm like, ooh, you took a wrong turn at some point. You need to go back to school or something, man. I don't know.
Sometimes you'll see moms that have had kids for a while and maybe the kid's gone off to
A little
school or
part
something. So
timer,
they just,
little part time
yeah,
action. Yeah.
I see a lot of that around my area here.
Nice.
And then actually, I see a lot of old people working too. Uh, there's this lady that works at the Goodwill in Scottsdale. She's got to be at least like 90.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow. What are you doing? And just try to keep busy, I guess. Do
Yeah.
something.
Let's see. Stop video music. Why am I screwing with things? I'm screwing with things. Participants share screen. Oh, and it has different screens that we could share. Ooh.
This is on Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you
okay.
know what I was thinking of is I'm too ambitious. Like once I get shit working, I'm like, yeah. Well, what else can we try? Yeah, go
Let's
crazy.
go.
Get a
Are
little
you trying to do a
crazy.
screen share for Amazon or something?
Well, I think what I was gonna try and do is um, maybe I can pull up the Callisto protocol
Oh,
and
okay.
and show it to you. This is from the guy who was the main creative director. Um, this is like, let me get the longest possible demo. The Callisto gameplay reveal for PlayStation. The Callisto Protocol official HD trailer. HD, so funny. Gameplay demo 4K 2022. 3 weeks ago, 1 year ago. Gameplay demo. You know what I'm going to do? There's a Wawa commercial that's outstanding. We're just going to wait for that to be done. Skip. And then let me see if I come back in here, share screen. Is there a screen that I can share? Whiteboard, phone, iPad, video conferencing, YouTube. Oh no, that's the chat. OBS, the Callisto Pro. Oh, brah. Brah. To select multiple windows now. We just want to share this. Optimize for video clip, share sound, share. Oh, here it goes. Can you see it?
Hey, hey. Yeah.
All right, boom. I'm too ambitious. Crafting.
It looks like I can share a screen on my end too.
Good. I don't hear anything. Oh, that's probably because my. That's probably because I turned off my audio.
I
Uh,
heard some like device disconnecting and connecting again.
did you? Yeah. Let's see if we can.
Oh,
It's gonna play. All right. I'll tell you what. Who cares if it does? Let's just enjoy it. Okay.
You gonna mute it there?
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to do sound. Sound isn't going to work. You can see the video though, right? You are screen sharing. Sound from your computer. So there is no sound right now. I wonder again. I always want to mess with shit. Mic audio, desktop audio.
I can see the screen. It was very choppy video though.
Was
That
it?
might just be my connection. I'm not sure.
Ah, okay. Well, desktop audio, mic audio, properties. Let's see what it says here. Yes, yes, yes. Why is it taking so long to populate? Okay, webcam, OBS virtual, game capture, cancel. That's like none of that. Okay, let me go back in here. So we're screen sharing. All right. So is the quality still bad? Hello.
It's really loud,
What's
like blowing
loud?
out my ears.
What is loud? Me? Shit. Yeah.
Ooh, very loud.
I think you're getting it, but I'm not getting it.
You're not getting the video?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you getting the video?
I can see it, but it's like really low resolution and choppy.
Okay. Okay. Let me go back.
And you probably want to turn the audio down on the video to probably like 40%.
Okay. Because you can actually hear the audio.
I can hear the audio, yeah.
I can't hear it.
Oh, that's better.
Good. Good. Good.
It was really blowing out my ears before.
All right. Let's start. Let's start it again and see if we don't do a little bit better.
I hear something disconnecting and reconnecting, like a USB device or something.
Yeah, I'm not getting any sound at all, but that's okay as long as you can hear it. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
This is the latest trailer.
Okay.
So this is the guy that developed the Dead Space series for Electronic Arts, and then it was Visceral. It was Visceral Games, and then they
Ah,
then they disbanded Visceral Games, and this guy went and got like funding because if you notice, you've got the health bar on your back, you've got kind of a grab effect, and
yeah.
he took all of this stuff and he basically made his own Dead Space games called the Callisto Protocol, and I believe it's coming out December of this year. Very excited about this game.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm a huge Dead Space fan, so I wanted you to see it, and if you're not aware that
It's
it's
pretty
coming,
gruesome.
yeah, and this really isn't the half of it. Like I might go back and play the original trailer because it is very very good and
Mm.
really 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 gore.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's like regenerating or something like that, or yeah, I see he grabs them, and there's a lot of environmental kills. There's a lot of stuff like that where there's like a fan or a rotor or a grind thing and whatever like that, and you throw them into it. So there's a lot of environmental kills, and there's a curb stomp. He kept the curb stomp in there, and I'm like, man,
Always handy.
yeah, he caught, yeah, that's always nice, but he copied so many of the mechanics that I'm like, oh, bro. And then what I thought was funny is then all of a sudden EA is like, oh, Dead Space remake. Did you notice that? They're like,
I never
oh,
did there do that, but
they're like, oh, we're
those
coming
guys
out with a
never
Dead
surprised
Space
me.
remake. Yeah, why would you remake that game? That game still looks good. It's like there's no reason to remake Dead Space if you're going to remake a game.
It's just cash grabs at this point. They're remaking everything, it seems like.
Yeah, yeah. There's no. What that tells me is like you're out of ideas.
Yeah.
You have no fresh ideas, bro. I mean, it is what it is. And I'm
Well,
like,
that's kind of one reason I haven't really been too excited to get the new, PS5 or whatnot. It's
oh,
because there's just
yeah.
the same with Hollywood. There's these game companies in Hollywood just kind of have nothing fresh anymore.
No,
It's all
it's
just kind of recycled
yeah.
ideas
They're
and
parasites. Oh, here's a
you
death.
know,
Here's a kill scene. Here's a kill scene. Yeah, yeah. It's over, bro. It's
oh,
over.
brutal.
Yeah, it's over. You're done. So, oh yeah, December 2, 222.
Oh wow.
So that is awesome. I'm very excited about that. Captured on next gen hardware, game and development.
Ooh.
So I'm excited. I mean, when I heard that the guy from Visceral Games that developed Dead Space was making another game, I was just like, "You gotta be kidding me!" Between Space Marine 2 and this, what I was going to talk about too was how this is like. Is this the golden age of gaming, or was like Super Nintendo, the Genesis, the golden age? But I look at where we're at right now, and I look at where the accessibility of gaming is, even with the
Oh yeah.
emulation scene. Like you can pretty much emulate anything you want on a decent PC from any generation.
Oh wow.
Yeah, when you think about it, I mean, think about it. You can emulate Dreamcast now. You can emulate Saturn now, and that's pretty recent. Like, there's some of the more difficult systems to emulate for you didn't have access to them, but now you do. Like, you can pretty much PS1 era. You can pretty much emulate anything that you want, even import stuff. So I'm like, if you take it all together, um, if you take like the current gen and all of the recent gens and like an Xbox Series X will play games all the way back to the original Xbox era.
Can you turn down the video volume down just a little more? Because I'm
Sure.
having trouble hearing you a little bit.
Yeah. There you
Okay, that's much
go.
better. I've tried to hear you over here. Crash, crash, crash.
Yeah. So yeah, like
I was actually thinking about that the other day because um, I was going to make a video on like how games are cheaper now than they've ever been,
hmm
especially like considering inflation. Games when we were younger, like back in the 90s, they were still 60, $70, a lot of them.
yeah.
And that's just like still the normal price for games today, even with all the inflation we've had.
Oh, I know.
The
And
game
go ahead.
games are actually cheaper now than they used to be.
Well, and you get more for it, and you're also more educated in your
Yeah.
purchasing, right? So you remember some of that buyer's regret back in the day when you would spend $50 for a game, you'd put it in, you'd kill it in like an hour.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Or it just sucked.
Or it was shit. Yeah, it was just crap, and you're like, well, I got to keep playing it,
Yep,
And it's like now going in what your money is going to buy you, pretty much.
that's right.
So I'm like, yeah, the value is better than it's ever been, if you ask me. And you have access to the entire catalog of gaming on your PC if you want to go PC. But even like Xbox, you have all the generations of Xbox, not the entire catalog, okay, but like especially like 360.
Oh
There's a
yeah.
huge catalog of games that you can play upscaled to 4K or something like it or 1080 on a Series X on a brand new system.
Yeah, they were really smart to do that, I think. Make all the backwards compatibility.
Oh my god! Well, it finally took Spence to do that, and that was a
Mm.
genius move. And they continue to do it. Like they continue to get the licensing and or get the permissions or whatever they need to do to like continue to add titles because but if it let's just say you're an Xbox user. You got an Xbox Series X if you've got a new system. So you have current gen Xbox One game, the complete catalog, Xbox 360, a huge catalog, Xbox, a good catalog. All the big heavy hitters are there. So you've got all of those generations. This is like 4 or 5 generations of gaming. Plus, you have Game Pass, right? If you decide to get Game Pass for 15 or 20 bucks or whatever it is, then you get Game Pass on top of that. That's a lot. I mean, that's that's a huge universe of gaming. It's gaming universes now.
And original Xbox games will actually play on the new ones, like the
Not all of
discs,
them, not the complete catalog.
just some of them.
I would have to say it's somewhere between 20 and 30 titles for the
That's amazing. You
Xbox.
can still put in a 20-year-old disc though and get it to work.
Well, yeah, like if you want to take your Halo Combat Evolved and throw it in an Xbox Series X, you can play it. You
Oh,
know,
that's cool.
your Halo 2s.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot that you can play. Like the heavy hitters, the big heavy hitters are available.
The
Pre-order
big
now.
question is,
Yeah.
can I play extreme beach volleyball?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think so.
You might not. You may not.
I can't even play it on my
Uh,
360. I got to break out
you
the
got to get the
OG.
old Xbox and kickstart that thing. So okay, we're into the last segment of this, and I guess we'll call it a day because I am emotionally tired out.
Great.
I'm emotionally drained from getting all this shit to work, but we got it
Yeah.
to work. I'm like I appreciate you being patient because
Oh, no problem. We made
yeah.
some good progress here.
Oh, I think we made excellent progress, and I think we decided both of us to like focus there to get it working, and I think that's what was achieved today. But yeah, that's good. I think that like the next one we could do a little bit more prep, and I was worried about that too. And then I sat down and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a new computer. I don't have anything. Yeah, shit.
Is this one faster than your old one, your new laptop?
The new laptop is an Acer Nitro 5, and
Hmm.
it is really nice, and it's a
Sweet.
lot less bulky than the other one, and I have to replace a few parts on the old one. And still a great laptop, and I'm going to
Hmm.
upgrade the memory and things. But somewhere along the line, like either the SSD or the drive got fried. We had like a electrical storm, and it just like
Um,
yeah. And even though I've got it on a surge protector, that's not a guarantee. So it went bye byes. So I have to replace it. So in the interim, I looked at the specs, and I'm like, oh my god, these specs aren't even really very good anymore. And so I did a really wild Amazon like used but fulfilled by Amazon. So if it's fulfilled by Amazon, they assume the risk. So you can always get your refund without a lot of hassle.
oh, that's good.
So yeah, so I went ahead and I'm just gonna stop this and we'll stop sharing. We'll stop the
That was
sharing.
getting gruesome at the end there with the
Oh, I
chemicals going
know.
in the eyes. Ooh.
Oh, I cannot wait for this game. I'm like that and Ill. Ill's another one that looks
No,
really scary and
I don't know that
gross.
one.
Yeah, it's Ill.
I can only,
Go ahead.
I can only play those like really gross games for a limited amount of time before I just started getting sick to my stomach.
You're,
Like,
you're
I
like,
need to take
yeah,
a
like this is
break.
terrible, and I want to go and like, work in my yard and live a real life. Yeah, and some of that shit's dark. Like, there's times where
Really dark.
there's times I'll play a dark game, and I'm like, I need a break, man. I need to play some like Super Mario or something and cheer up.
I need to
So,
see some color.
yeah, it's just like dark and dismal. Up, we got 10 minute. The 10-minute warning is hit.
Oh, there it
So
is.
yeah, let's not give them the pleasure of just stopping it. We're
Shutting us
we're
down.
gonna stop it. We're gonna
It's our
stop
own
this here.
terms.
So I guess we can call it, and I got to go check on
All
the
right, bud.
kids. So my daughter has a friend over, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna
Uh,
go do my geek shit in the TV room. Good day, ladies.
Very good.
So I set them up. They wanted to play the Lisa the Painful, the Edge Lord game. That
Oh, they really like that one, huh?
yeah, it's racy and it's edgy. So of course they like that. But whatever, bro. They're both like 16. It's like, eh. So they're edge lords at this point. But yeah, man.
Watch out.
Well, good technical stream we had here. Thank you for being patient. We actually did something that was video game related briefly,
Kind of, yeah.
and we'll call it a day. Watch it back and let me know what you think. And I guess we'll plan better for next time.
I think the more we do these, that every time you do one of these, you learn a little something that'll make it better next time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and
So,
I like the time limit on Zoom. I like that. I like we'll keep
hmm.
it tight, instead of you and I just talking about Filipino women and stuff like that. It's like,
Yeah, there you go. Like 10 minutes. Like, okay, we got to get focused. All
all right, brother, we're gonna pull the cord. Thank you so much.
right, buddy.
Talk to
I'll
you soon.
talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye bye.